Hi, my name is Kaylee, and I am going to inform you about the culture of Norway. Imagine going to a country and being able to experience a culture completely different than your own. Norway is a Scandinavian country located in the European continent. It's enclosed with countless beautiful glaciers and mountains. If you are looking for somewhere to study abroad, Norway is definitely the place to go. You can experience its culture in a variety of ways, including food, art, and mythology. First, if you are in the mood for beer, you can go find your local microbrewery. Evan Lewis, the co-founder and chief brewer at Egeter Brewery, says that 10 years ago, if you were to walk into a Norwegian bar, you would have one of two choices. You could choose between a beer or no beer. He compared this to going to a country and their only option of food was cheeseburgers. Now microbreweries are being built about every month in Norway. You could have your choice between dozens of beers. The most known Norwegian alcohol is Viking Ford. Viking Ford is a vodka distilled from potatoes using only water from the Dagsdalsbreen Glacier. This brand is a bestseller not only in Norway but also around the world. If you're feeling yourself to be a bit hungry after drinking your beer or your vodka, you might have to try sheep's head. Many lamb and sheep meals are from rather strange parts of their body. This is because it is an important principle in Norwegian meat production that every animal should be utilized, and every part of the animal, including the head, the tongue, the ear, whatever have you. Norway is filled with untouched nature and has countless pastures with rich vegetation, so the lamb that graze in it are particularly tender and juicy. Very delicious. Next, if you don't go to Norway for the food, go for its architecture. Visit Norway, a website, states that many of the projects reflect powerful, often violent contrasts of nature, with food and other plain, sustainable materials being used in new and innovative ways. An example of this would be the Oslo Opera House. The Opera House is built so that you can walk on the roof, which is very different than any building that we have here in the States. The building's end user is the Norwegian Opera and Ballet. They are Norway's largest musical and theatrical institution. Whether you're going to the Oslo Opera House to experience opera or you're going to a music festival, you will notice that music is a huge part of Norwegian culture. National Music Day is held the first weekend of June. The outdoor music festival contains over 100 concerts. If you enjoy free music, I would suggest going to the annual music adventure. Last, if you are a fan of the famous Thor, you have been idolizing not only a god from Marvel Comics, but a god that originated from Norse mythology. Norse mythology dates back thousands of years. Thanks to Marvel, Thor is the most well-known Norse god. In 1962, Thor made his first appearance in Marvel Comics. The comics also included other Norse gods, like the Allfather, Odin, who is the most powerful god. Odin is father to Thor, the god of thunder, and Loki, Thor's brother, is the mysterious trickster god. When you hear Scandinavia, you might think Vikings. Vikings were real-life Norse seamen and pirates. You can find rich Viking history in the Norway Viking Museums, which is one of the most commercialized tourist points in Norway. In conclusion, you could go to Norway and experience their food, art, and mythology culture. Think about all the endless options you have to look forward to, from the wonderful food, gorgeous art, and all the way to the amazing mythology in Norway when considering studying abroad. Thank you for listening to my speech about Norway and their culture.